In late 1902 and early 1903, the glass pressers at the Indiana Tumbler and Goblet Works were hard at work pressing as much chocolate and golden agate glass as possible. The factory in Greentown, Indiana had shown the country that they could continue to produce popular items and they could barely keep up with demand. Meanwhile, in the depths of the factory, glass chemist and factory manager Jacob Rosenthal was hard at work in his attempts to create the next great seller. While the basics of glass chemistry must be relatively similar in every batch of glass, creating a new color with different effects must have been a great challenge. Evidence suggests that Rosenthal was using elements like selenium, borax, and zinc. A formula in Jacob Rosenthal's handwriting has been found and was titled rose amber. Could this possibly be the formula for rose agate? There have been lots of fragments found at the factory site that suggest the particular effects of this new glass color were complicated and very sensitive, most likely to heat. However, that was not going to stop the persistency of a glass chemist like Jacob Rosenthal. Today's collectors call this fantastic color rose agate. Like golden agate, the rose agate would have been a heat-sensitive, self-striking formula with a pink color created by the selenium. It is assumed that a newly created pattern called strawberry was being created specifically for this new color. Like the holly pattern, the strawberry pattern had several panels of thinner glass separated by columns of thicker glass. Due to the differences in the glass thickness, the rate at which the entire piece would cool would vary. The thicker panels would cool slower than the thinner areas, allowing them time to change color or self-strike, thus creating the separated colors. Unfortunately, it seems that the rose agate glass formula and the strawberry pattern combination were never used together. Many shards have been found over the years to suggest that the factory had attempted the combination, but to date, no pieces have been discovered complete. Very few pieces are even known to have existed in the rose agate color. In fact, the only pieces documented are the holly rose agate spooner that is located in the Greentown Glass Museum and a photograph of what is described as a rose agate holly toothpick. It is rumored that a second rose agate holly toothpick is floating around out there somewhere. However, at this time there's no documentation of that. The color effects of rose agate make it a very difficult item to photograph, which may explain why the toothpick is such a difficult item to identify. Even with several backgrounds and lighting techniques, this is an item that can only truly be appreciated in person. For more information about Greentown Glass, you can contact the National Greentown Glass Association. Our information's online at greentownglass.org, or you could always join us on the Greentown Glass Facebook page.